The Great Awakening. The majority of the global population is living in a state of financial hypnosis. We have been conditioned from birth to follow a specific path. Go to school, get a stable job, buy things on credit, and work for 40 years until a government-sponsored retirement. But the rules of the game have changed. Inflation is eroding savings, job security is a myth, and the gap between the rich and the poor is widening. To escape this, you must stop being a passenger in your own life and become the architect of your wealth. This is not about getting rich quick. It is about building a foundation that can withstand any economic storm. The first pillar, paying the creator of the wealth. Every time you receive a paycheck, a war breaks out for your money. Your landlord, the taxman, the luxury brands, and the utility companies are all soldiers fighting to take a piece of your labor. If you pay them first, you are essentially a slave to their systems. The radical shift. You must pay yourself first, and it must be non-negotiable. Think of your income as a seed. If you eat all your seeds today, you will have no harvest tomorrow. By taking 20% off the top and putting it into a separate wealth-building account, you are telling the universe that your future is more important than your current impulses. This money is your freedom fund. It is not for a new car. It is for buying back your time. As your fund grows, your anxiety decreases, and your ability to take calculated risks increases. The asset revolution versus the liability trap. The single biggest reason people stay broke is that they don't know what an asset is. They spend their lives collecting trophies of wealth that are actually anchors of poverty. The deception of ownership. Most people buy a house and call it an asset. But if that house takes money out of your pocket every month for taxes, maintenance, and interest, it is a liability. It only becomes an asset when you sell it or rent it out for more than it costs you. The 1% secret. The wealthy focus on acquiring cash-flowing assets. These are things that work for you while you sleep. This includes equities, stocks, owning a piece of the world's most profitable companies, real estate, letting others pay off your mortgage while the property value rises, intellectual property, creating content, books, or software once and selling it 1,000,000 times, private businesses, investing in systems that function without your daily presence. Your goal is to reach a crossover point, the moment when your monthly income from assets exceeds your monthly living expenses. That is the exact second you become free. The physics of money, compounding, and time. There is a mathematical force in the universe more powerful than any government or bank. Compound interest. It is the process where your capital produces interest, and that interest then produces its own interest. Imagine two people. Person A starts investing $500 a month at age 25. By the time they are 65, they will likely be a multi-millionaire. Person B waits until they are 35 to start. Even if Person B invests double the amount, they will almost never catch up to Person A. Why? Because the most critical ingredient in wealth is not the amount of money. It is time. Money is like a snowball at the top of a mountain. At first, it grows slowly, but as it rolls down, it gains mass at an incredible speed. The tragedy of the average person is that they keep melting their snowball every time they want to buy a new toy. Lifestyle inflation, the silent assassin of dreams. As your career progresses and your income rises, a dangerous phenomenon occurs: lifestyle creep. You get a 10% raise, so you buy a 15% more expensive car. You get a bonus, so you take a more expensive vacation. This is the golden handcuffs trap. You earn more, but you are more stressed than ever because your monthly overhead has exploded. The solution: live like you're still making your starting salary for as long as possible. The wealth gap is the space between what you earn and what you spend. The wider that gap, the faster you can pour fuel into your investment engine. True status isn't having the newest iPhone. True status is having a bank account that allows you to sleep peacefully regardless of what the economy is doing. The skill set, economy, high-value skills. In the modern world, being a hard worker is not enough. A construction worker works harder than a hedge fund manager, but the pay gap is astronomical. Why? Because the market pays for value, not effort. To increase your income, you must acquire high-income skills that are difficult to replace. These include sales and persuasion, the ability to move people to action, coding and AI management, the ability to speak the language of the future, capital allocation, the ability to move money to where it grows fastest, content creation, the ability to build an audience and earn trust at scale. If you are only trading your time for money, you are a commodity. If you trade your skills for results, you are an entrepreneur. The psychology of the long game wealth is 20% head knowledge and 80% behavior. Most people fail because they are looking for a lottery ticket instead of a business plan. They want the shortcut. But in finance, shortcuts lead to dead ends. You must develop a decade-long perspective. Stop looking at the daily price of your stocks or the daily fluctuations of the market. The world is built on noise, but wealth is built on signals. If you can stay disciplined when everyone else is panicking, and if you can stay frugal when everyone else is showing off, you have already won the game. Building your financial fortress. Before you chase high returns, you must ensure you cannot be wiped out. Your fortress has 3 layers: the moat, emergency fund, a minimum of 6 to 12 months of expenses in cash. This is your peace of mind fund. It allows you to quit a job you hate or survive a global crisis. The walls, insurance. Protect your health and your assets. One medical emergency can destroy 30 years of saving if you are unprotected. The keep, a diversified portfolio. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your wealth across different industries and geographic regions. Conclusion: the responsibility of freedom money is just an amplifier. If you are a bad person, more money will make you worse. If you are a good person, more money will allow you to do incredible things for your family, your community, and the world. Financial freedom is not an end goal. It is a beginning. It is the day you stop living by necessity and start living by design. The information I have shared with you today is a map, but you must be the one to walk the path. Your action plan for the next 24 hours. Audit your bank statements. Find 3 subscriptions or expenses you don't need and cancel them. Calculate your net worth, assets minus liabilities. Open a brokerage account and set up an automatic transfer. The rat race only ends when you decide to stop running. The question isn't whether wealth is possible for you. The question is whether you are disciplined enough to claim it. If you found value in this deep dive, it means you are already ahead of 99% of the people who choose to remain in the rat race. But knowledge without action is just a daydream. Don't let this be just another video you watched and forgot. Start today. Subscribe to Memory Harbor to join our community of thinkers and future builders. We release deep dive guides like this every week to help you navigate the complex world of finance and life. Now, if you're ready for your next lesson, click on the video appearing on your screen right now. It covers the psychological traps that keep most people broke. Your journey to sovereignty continues there.